Hey friends, in this video, I'll be showing you how I roll a covered call option trade, and I'll be demonstrating everything step by step on Interactive Brokers. The prerequisite for this video is to understand what call options are. If you have not watched my previous video on what are covered call options, I'll recommend to watch that video before you watch this video. On the 10th of January 2023, I sold a covered call option for Amazon at a strike price of 110 that will expire on the 17th of February 2023. In layman terms, this means I promised to sell 100 Amazon stocks at $110, and this promise will be valid until the 17th of February. If the price of Amazon by 17th of February is above 110, I must sell my Amazon stock at 110. If it's below 110, I get to keep the premiums that I sold the option for. However, right now, the price of Amazon is approaching 110. I'm a little bit afraid that Amazon will reach 110 by 17th of February. This is a classic example on a situation where you want to roll your options, because I don't actually want to sell my Amazon stocks away. I believe that the stock price of this will go much higher than 110, and that's why I want to keep my stocks as much as possible. On this screenshot here, you can see that I have 152 Amazon stocks, and yes, make sure you own at least 100 Amazon stocks before you can sell covered call options. I collected a sum of $79, but my option trade now has lost $104. If I were to buy back that same option, it would cost me $183. So I'll put $183 here, and if I were to recalculate my profits or loss, right, I'll then lose $104. Let's assume I'll make the decision to buy back the option and lose $104. How to roll a covered call option in this case is to choose a further expiration down the road with a high strike price. So maybe I can choose the date of 28 February, choose a strike price at 115. The next question I need to understand is how much can I collect by selling this option at a later date. Let me go to the brokerage platform and type AMZN, which is the ticker for Amazon, and let me just click options chain, and let me choose the expiration date after 17th of February. Let me choose 24 February. We have the call options on the left and the put options on the right. Let's scroll down. What we are interested in is the call options. The strike price that I've chosen here is 115. I'll need to change the date here to 24 February. If I were to change the date here to 24 February and choose a strike price at 115, you click sell order, quantity click 1, order type just click market. Click preview. I'll earn $116. So if I were to key in this stock trade, today's date is the 14th January. The markets are now open. I'll just put this date for demonstrative purposes. I'll click quantity 1 and I'll put 116. I've lost $104 for my initial trade after assuming that I'll buy back the original call option that I sold. If I do roll it down, I'll earn $116. So this means net, I would then earn $12 net. I may have lost some money in this initial trade that I made, but I'll then earn back the money by selling a new call option, and this is what we call rolling a covered call option. I know $12 is not very sexy. You can actually choose a date further than February 24th to potentially earn more money. I'll now choose the date of 17 March. I can scroll down to the strike price of 115, and if I click sell over here, click order over here, make sure you click sell, quantity click 1. For order type for beginners, I think you can choose market, it's fine. Click on preview, that will be about $169. If I were to key this into my trade log sheet, type in 17 March, a strike price of 115, I'll collect a total amount of $168. So if I put 168 here, I'll earn a total of $64 after closing this trade and selling another option further down the road. In layman terms, this means I promised to sell 100 Amazon stock at $115, and this promise will be valid until the 17th of March. If the stock price of Amazon is above 115 by the 17th of March, this means I have to sell 100 of my Amazon stocks at $115. You can technically roll your options forever and ever. As long as the stock price remains below a strike price, then that's the most important thing to take note of. The next $1 million question is, should you actually buy back the option or let your option be sold away? This is actually where judgment comes in, and you really need to do a lot more calculations to decide what to do in the case if the price of Amazon shoots up a lot. Let's say Amazon stocks really jump to 140, right? Because I promised to sell 100 Amazon stocks at 110, I have to do it, but I can actually buy back the option at a loss to make sure that I keep my Amazon stocks. If the stock price of Amazon does really jump to 140, right, it'll be a lot more expensive to buy back this option, and this option would probably cost about maybe $2,000 plus to buy. You will lose $2,000 when you buy back the option. If the actual stock price of Amazon does jump to 140, it still makes math sense to buy back the option because you still earn a net profit of $3,000. The initial price of 100 Amazon stocks was at $110, now became $14,000. and this is a net increase in $3,000. So it might have cost you $2,000 to buy back the contract. Do not be forced to sell your Amazon stocks at 110, but net, because there's an increase in $3,000 of net value here, and it costs only $2,000 to buy it back, it still makes sense to buy back the option despite losing a lot of money. This might sound a little confusing, but in all cases, right, the main scenario in which you want to sell covered call options is when the stock price is just going down and you think that the stock price will naturally keep going down over the next few months, and that's the exact scenario in which you want to sell call options in. This is in the case where you change your mind and tell yourself that, hey, I actually want to keep my current Amazon stocks and I don't want to sell it at 110. In the case where you decide to actually sell 100 of your Amazon stocks at $110, that means you'll earn $11,000. The next step you can do is actually sell put options, and I'll link that video on how you can do that in the video description. Also, be sure to watch this video on an introduction to simple technical analysis, and this will inform you to make better decisions when it comes to selling options to earn you more money. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.